Yeah, I'm just, the thriver survivor, KL, Cure for Cancer. It's bigger than the game, so I want to make sure that I acknowledge that. Also, want to acknowledge somebody on our staff that headed that up, Jacques Gray. She did a tremendous job with the event, so I want to make sure I acknowledge her. As for the game, Troy, a really good team, tough team to play, different than what we normally see in MAC play. For the most part, I thought we handled our business except on the glass. Rebounding was, a catastrophic difference. 21 offensive rebounds for 29 second chance points. I don't think any team survives that, regardless if you shoot the ball well or not. You're not gonna come out on the right side of it when you give up 21 offensive rebounds. You lose the rebounding battle 51 to 29 and give up 29 second chance points. Just not how you're going to be successful. It's not a recipe for success. And the 24 points off turnovers wasn't very helpful either. Although I thought we handled the press fairly well.
First half, your offense was really rolling with Porter down low, and then Morgan just lights out from behind the arc.
Yeah.
How beneficial is it that you have that 1-2 punch from them moving forward?
Yeah, it's a necessity. Everybody in our lineup, has to contribute something. For those two, it's primarily scoring. We'd like a little more defense from both of them, of course, and some rebounding. But one of their main responsibilities for us that's been identified throughout the season is their scoring ability, and we need that from both of them.
Typically, the Stroh Center, all you see is orange. Today, lots of pink. What does that mean to see the community and the other coaches from the other team also supporting such a great cause?
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy that we could do something like that for the community. I'm happy to acknowledge the thrivers and survivors. I've seen those battles firsthand, and it is a war. And I'm happy that we could take a little bit of time out of our day and spend it together and celebrate that.
Talked about, I guess this is just for you and I, you talked about Troy giving you different looks than what you're used to in the MAC play. How important is that moving forward, that you've seen a different pace of play, a different type of team for now the thick of MAC season?
Yeah, I think, every game is a test. So, whether you pass or fail the test, you're gonna learn something, you're gonna retain something and keep that with you as you move forward. This was a good test for us. From Texas State, which is probably a pretty similar team to now, with less personnel than we had back then, I thought our team has grown. I thought we handled that pressure and that intensity fairly well. Again, it's the rebounding portion and something we have to focus and concentrate on. But, it was the number one key on the board. As a matter of fact, it said rebound, exclamation point, rebound, exclamation point, rebound, exclamation point. And, you can write it down, you can preach it, and if there's no transfer of knowledge into the game, then you have this outcome.
And I heard you yell that a few times throughout the game. How do you fix that?
Yeah, there's an educational piece. A lot of people say there's just a natural rebounding ability that you chase a ball down and you can track it. But there's also a timing aspect, from the box out to the technique, to the release, to high pointing the ball, to securing rebounds, to securing outlets. There's a lot of things that go into it. Are we great at all of it? No, not at all. But are we growing? I think we are growing. So that's always a positive for me. If we just keep on getting better, I'm upset that we got demolished on the boards, but I'm also pleased that I see some growth in our team as we move forward.